Previously on We Wonder Japan, we arrived in Osaka, explored a bit, and spent a day in Universal Studios. Today, we check out a manga museum and the Pokemon Center in Osaka. Alright, this is it. TJ's all checked in. He's leaving us today. He's got to fly to Haneda first and then flying home. You ready?
Yeah, it's been great, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks for extending. I hope you had a good time.
Great time.
Maybe we'll see you in Japan next time. Well, Nate, and then there were two.
Number HK51.
We're way out here outside of the city, and we are headed to the Osamu Tezuka Manga Museum. He is like one of the, we'll find out in the museum. He's the first that I know of super famous mangaka who's like extremely prolific. As far as I know, he wrote Astro Boy and a bunch of other stuff. He basically, I might be giving him too much credit, I don't know, but as far as I know, he kind of kicked off the manga craze. But I don't actually know so much about him because I've never read any of his manga.
It's also before our time.
Yeah, it's definitely before our time, but I've heard it's a really cool experience. We're already out here. There's no way we were gonna come all the way out here normally, but because we were at the airport that was by here anyway, it kind of made sense to come check it out. So I'm excited to look around this small town. We haven't spent enough time in small towns, to be honest. After a short walk from the train station, we arrived at the Tezuka Osamu Manga Museum. It's easily recognizable from the big phoenix statue out front. The museum features 3 floors of statues, concept art for many of Tezuka's manga, as well as early art he made before he ever became famous. You can also stop and watch interviews and videos talking about his life and influence. The ones we saw at least all had English subtitles. Tezuka Osamu was born on November 3rd, 1928 and died of stomach cancer on February 9th, 1989. He was born in Osaka, which is probably why this museum is located here. He's seen as the father of modern manga and is considered by many to be like a Japanese Walt Disney. His most famous works include Astro Boy, Princess Knight, Kimba the White Lion, Blackjack, Phoenix, and Buddha. It was really cool inside. Nate and I both really enjoyed it. Even though we don't know a lot of his work, I recognized so many things that I didn't know was from him. And of course, Astro Boy. I was really tempted to buy Astro Boy Volume 1 in Japanese, but I'm like, I'm not really that big of a fan. I should save my money and get like one that I like, but now I'm already starting to regret it. It's cool. Anyway, at the end they taught us how to be animators, so let me show you what I animated. It's only 2 frames, but I'd say it's pretty amazing. So here's frame 1, and then it switches. You guys don't even have to comment and say it. I already know I probably have a future in animation. I'm just that guy. Nate and I just got off. We're back near Dontonburi. We're not completely in it, but we're really close. It's a rainy day, guys. It's just, today's kind of a wash, literally. We're headed toward the Pokemon Cafe. Nate thinks he knows where it is. I'm gonna let him direct. I'm just a little nervous because he tried to get us to sushi one time and that went well.
We got there, but it did not exist.
He claims that we got there and it didn't exist. I think he didn't know what he was doing. There's a Shake Shack right here though, which I'm not against. I don't hate it.
5 minutes later.
This mall is kind of hilarious because you come in the lower floor and it's all like perfumes and cosmetics. You go up through 8 floors of like high-end stuff. And then when you come out on the 9th floor, you're greeted with the highest of the high-end. Those of you who've been watching the whole trip know that we went to a Pokemon Center in Tokyo, and it was so crowded I couldn't even think. I could barely move. I could barely see anything. Once again, Osaka's winning. This one, I can do anything. I can actually look around. I'm loving it. Nate's still checking out, and I just noticed another place up here that I absolutely have to go to. I have to. It's just over there. You can't see me pointing. I pointed. Oh. Nate,
What?
there's another place we have to check out before we go to the cafe.
Okay.
It's just there.
Oh, dope. Jump shop? Nice.
Jump shop,
crap,
what's
dope.
up? I'm shorter than everybody in the One Piece verse, other than Chopper. Brooke is, look, what, keep going, Frankie, keep going, there's Brooke. What? All right, so you're taller than Nami, you're a little taller than
Luffy.
Usopp, you're taller than Luffy, you're about Sanji height.
Acceptable.
So we found a jump shop, and I bought 2 more One Piece color walks in Japanese. I've wanted the color walks for so long, man. I didn't want the English ones. They have the Japanese ones online, but they're so expensive on Amazon. I got 1 more for me, and actually the other one, I got the newest one for my brother for Christmas, because he's an artiste, and I think he will appreciate it. I hope so. I hope he'll like it. So we came up here originally for the Pokemon Cafe, but it is sold out. Not sold out. It's all reserved. It looked like until like around 3 or 4.
The next one's at 3:40.
Which is over an hour. And it mostly looks like sweets and things anyway. It looks like a cool thing, but we actually need real lunch. And besides, I'm happy. This Pokemon Center was cool. The jump shop was really cool. I'm happy with the stuff we found up here. So we're gonna look for something else. Nate and I got Shake Shack, and for the second time, fast food has been much more expensive than just going to a local place that's way better. So pro tip, don't fast food in Japan, seriously. Like local places are so like, even like, it doesn't have to be like a hole in the wall, like legit just restaurants. We've paid way less than what we just paid here at Shake Shack and McDonald's a few days ago.
I got almost as much food at the place we went to lunch yesterday, and I paid
Not even 1,000, or right about
a
1,000?
third of what we paid for this.
Yeah, we're walking back through Dotonbori because I want to go to this strawberry place, but yeah, I'm not sure how much I'm gonna film because it's coming down. I wanted to come back to Dotonbori for just one thing. This booth back here. All the strawberries. I'm a huge strawberry fan. Oh, what do I want? I got the mochi. I accidentally cut the line. I didn't mean to. He was trying to continue the line properly, and then the girl who was supposed to go next just pointed to me and said to go. I felt kind of bad about it, but at that point I was already there, so I just ordered it. It happens sometimes with language barriers and when there's like 1 billion people and you can't tell who's in line and who's not. Nate, how are their standalone strawberries? They're good without the mochi?
They're very good.
You would recommend? Gone. Next time, Nate and I head to Kobe and end up stumbling onto the most interesting aquarium I've visited so far. Keep wondering.